And then, of course, you got PLK himself.
Yeah.
The Course of the Inevitable, too. Did you listen to the album?
Yes.
All right, let's hear your thoughts on it.
Album is PLK, mother. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. The first time I heard the album, to me it sounded so much like New York music.
Yeah.
The album, and then as I listened the second time, I realized how Lloyd Banks has always been consistent with how good his music is, like his bars and how, you know, like all these, like the one you were explaining to me, the one with the sneakers and the guy like
Ops.
like just like stuff like that, and everybody on the album killed it, man, and including Lloyd Banks as well. Now the beats were nice, you know.
Yeah, you're not really a fan of boom bap.
Yeah, the boom.
More New
the
York.
beats were okay, but after I listened the second time, I liked them more, you know, because the first time I kind of didn't really. Then I changed my mind a lot, but I had some of these favorite. I like these records, man.
Yeah, out of the 14, what are your?
Yeah, let me get to, because I don't remember off the top of my head. What was the one that played? Not Lloyd. What the hell?
You got Impact, No Reward, Menace, Living Proof, Value of a Check, Power Steering, Fell in Love, Socialize, Murder One, Don't Switch.
I like Impact.
Okay.
Living Proof, Power Steering, Don't Switch. Hold on, I'm missing one. I think it was Value of the Check. Did I say that?
No, you didn't.
I think it was Value of the Check. The one On My Way, that was okay. Dead Roses was okay, and Fell in Love is good too, of course. But yeah, those are like my favorite ones. Yeah, man, I think he did a pretty good job with the album. He dropped a good album. Now, if I had to rate it,
what's your rate?
Yeah, if I had to rate it, I would be like probably 8 out of 10.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that it?
Yeah, that's.
I think it's album of the year. No dick riding, no cap, no nothing. I think it's album of the year.
Okay.
Because I'm comparing to the first one.
Yeah,
first one was good, but I didn't have an album of the year. I don't think I even had it. I probably had it in my top 5, maybe in my top 10. This second one is way better. Production-wise, way better. Shout out to Cartoon Beats.
Mm-hmm.
Features, way better. And the thing that I noticed that I loved, and I was talking about this on the live stream, Banks' hooks are fucking on point on every track.
Yeah.
He didn't miss any. He rapped them all. It's all him on the hooks.
Yeah, that's true.
Which was amazing. I enjoyed that a lot. And, of course, Banks delivers on bars. You know, that's not even a question. Yeah. Everybody's feature was great. Besides, that's the only feature I didn't like because his voice sounded weird. Dave East.
Oh, with the Dave East?
Yeah,
Votto?
Dave East's voice. Votto killed it. Dave East's voice just sounded weird on that track. It just sounded a little offbeat. I didn't like it. That's the only feature part I didn't like. Everybody else I liked. I like every single track besides the last one.
Yeah.
So On My Way. Shit, my bad. On My Way. That's the last track. I don't like it. Why? Because I don't know. It just didn't really.
Yeah, Dave East did throw that track off.
Yeah.
He did. You're right.
My favorite tracks, though, if I had to do like a top 3 or top 5, Power Steering off the bat. I love that record with Jadakiss. That's my favorite right now. Don't Switch, Dead Roses.
That's it.
Living Proof.
Yeah.
And one of these, I think it was Socialize. Yeah, Socialize. Those are like the top 5, but I love pretty much all of them. The only one is the last one I'm not really a fan of. Another thing on this album, he needs to stick to this studio and engineer because his voice sounds 1,000,000% better and clear. I love this engineer, this studio is recording at. Way better than the first one, too. I noticed a huge difference in his voice. Sounds way clearer, way better. Yeah, that's another thing that I really enjoyed about this album. So Banks, to me, right now, I did my top 5, by the way, for albums. I don't know if you ever did yours, but I did mine just on Twitter. I was like, fuck it. Oh. Here's my top 5. Let me go back to my tweet so I can remember exactly what I have. Banks is number 1 right now for me. I got Banks at number 1. I just love the album, man. There's nothing that I really, besides the last track, that's the only one I don't like. So I got Banks number 1. I got West Side Boogie, More Black Superheroes at number 2. I got Lil Durk 7220 at number 3. Kendrick Lamar, Mr. Maryland Big Steppers number 4, and then Pusha T, It's Almost Dry number 5. That's my top 5.
That's a good list, man.
Yeah. I think Game maybe might fall in there. If the album's good, he might push out maybe some of Pusha T or Kendrick or maybe Westside, but I don't know. Who knows?
Maybe even Banks.
Maybe even Banks. He might top Banks and be the number 1. But that's my top 5 right now, what I'm listening to that I've been noticing I've been listening to a lot more. Yeah, man, I love the album.
And I like how you made the album cover. It's really nice.
Love the album
and he
cover.
loves how he was saying all the black cars and whatever song he was like. He said something about black cars.
Yeah.
In the lyrics, so it's just kind of like the album. It's all black. Like,
yeah,
I think that's one of his favorite colors too.
Yep.
Yeah.
Killer album cover. I love it. Yeah, everything about it I enjoyed, man. It's a very, very, very well executed album.
I would have liked 18 tracks from Banks.
Nah.
17.
They might do a deluxe version, maybe. So if they do a deluxe version, they'll probably
if they do a deluxe version, they should make at least 18.
He also performed in New York, the Sunny Hall. Brought out Yayo, brought out Vado, Davies, a couple of people. Dope show. One thing I don't like, though, every time Yayo and Banks perform, where's 50? Oh, we want a G-Unit reunion. You guys, I get it, man. Everybody's excited once a G-Unit reunion. But you guys need to understand that these artists need to grow on their own, man. Need to be separated. Not always all the time together, G-Unit, G-Unit. I get it. We grew up watching them together. I actually enjoy them doing their own thing and building their own thing.
Yeah, I feel proud of them.
Yeah, it's way better. I think it's way better. I think they're doing more. They're more active out there. They're wanting to achieve more. When it's with 50, it's just like, it seems like, I don't know if 50's right in this case, but it seems like they're just like kind of following in line. And it's just like, okay.
Exactly.
You know, so I immediately when this concert happened with Yayo, where's 50? I want a junior reunion. It's like, come on, guys. Let them be their own artists. Mm-hmm. You know, you don't see Young Money and Drake and Lil Wayne and Nicki Minaj always together and hanging out. Like, let them be their own artists, man. Let them enjoy their careers and not always bother them about 50 and Yayo and Banks all being together. Where's Buck and where's Let's Get Game? Just let them enjoy, you know.
And then if when they do a show, if they can do surprises like that, bring Yayo and stuff like that, that's beautiful. I love
people would appreciate that a lot more.
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying. You appreciate when you don't see them together for a long time. Mm-hmm. Like when we haven't seen Yayo and Banks together on a track, we appreciate it because it hasn't happened. Yeah. When it happens every album and they're together 24/7, you're like,
you're just like it's like
that's why I like Banks.
It doesn't get exciting anymore. It's just like
that's why I like Banks doing all the hooks here. He did great, amazing on the hooks. You know, usually on Banks albums for the first 3 were 50 on the hooks and stuff. And
I think he's trying to improve on that. Like
no, he did amazing on these hooks.
Yeah, but he did good. Yeah,
I think he killed it. So that's my take on the album. Great album.